Now, here's the thing. I expect a lot of good things to happen very, very soon. I mean, we're talking 1 week. And so, like, this could be my last video for 1 week just because it's so powerful. And I want to make sure that people see this first or last or whatever. And so, I feel like I've given you already enough information that you guys can dissect it. You guys can do what you want with it. You guys can share the word and preach the logic. And if you don't like the logic, like, then just go away. Let us people who do like logic, like, do what we want to do. And so, the most important thing I can imagine right now, like, I try to imagine the world as the way it feels rather than the way we were taught that it is. And what it feels like is that largely in the beginning because of me, but then after seeing the reactions of people of what happened in July 2022 when they stole their first dilution vote and everything for the last year. And there's been a side of group that's always tried to be positive, but the problem is that half of them were fake bulls and they were posting things that would make you want to buy a stock that were not full truths. And so I was angry at them a little bit, but like everyone's fine. Like everyone, like we don't got to worry about judging people right now. The point of this video is that I believe that there are people, and it might be a lot of people, it might be a small amount of people that are watching everything going on in this world, and there is a healing happening in this world. And I believe Mullen has not got its healing, even though mathematically we deserved everything in the world back in 2022. We didn't get it because we didn't deserve it as a person. And that's what somebody with authority or power or something said. Nope, they're bad. Turn them off. That's what happened to us. And so, if that's what happened to us, and you're seeing all these things around you change, and like, I mean, the Supreme Court Justice decision about, what did they rule on? You're no longer allowed to affirmative action in colleges. So right now, like if you're Asian, you're like you could be the top 1% and you're still less likely to make it into college than somebody who meets the affirmative action standards. And so because of that, the Supreme Court overruled it, and supposedly college is about to get intense. Like standards are about to be raised and not everybody's going to want to go to college no more. And so I'm excited about that. But when I just think about all this healing that I'm seeing around the world, just they're all small things. Hunter Biden having to plead guilty. Doesn't do a day in jail, but he pled guilty. Like anyone that's pretending he wasn't guilty for same crimes that put other people in jail, you're full of crap. And so all these good things happening, and I feel like we deserve our good thing. Mullen deserves it more than anyone, in my opinion. No one's got more blood in the river than Mullen holders. And so, because that's true, I look at the world and I look at what we'd have to do in order to earn our forgiveness and deserve the money that's about to come to us. And let me show you what that looks like. David Michery is the hero. You should all be buying his stock, praying to God that David can break his chains at the words. So I was going to say break his chains and use words that ignite the FOMO and watch the powerful cry in agony. Hold on, there's more. Until you guys learn to distinguish the bad guys from the good guys and repent for forgiveness to all mean things we said and did to David Michery, like, we got to earn his forgiveness first. And if we earn his forgiveness, we get the world. The world of men guiding the future refuse to let us get paid. With the right attitude, we get paid tomorrow. This thought was inspired by this guy who says, "Not my attitude that will save me. I didn't like. I mean, I did read most of it, but like I read that part and I was just like, oh, what? Like, I begin writing. If only you knew how wrong you were. The whole world is watching. Many love their world and see us as a threat. Unless you can prove you can forgive and prove you can see the true value and potential David Mitchery was able to provide, the world will continue to hold their thumb on us. But I couldn't finish the last couple words, and I thought just ending it with thumb was a good enough summation. And then he says, I'm here writing it out. DM ends up being hero or zero. And I said, you heard it here first. David Mitchery is my hero. And he was the only one willing to carry a cross that I could lift up without direct influence. God salutes DM. Let's go, baby. Like, this shit gotta go viral.